YouTubers, Kathy here from Ancient Roots Kitchen. Today we're going to be making one of my favorites called grandpa cake. So I have a picture here of my grandparents, but the cake wasn't named for Grandpa. Grandma's dad loved this cake. His mom made it for him until his wife learned how. My grandma, she called it Dad's cake. So it was his cake, but then he had grandchildren. So when I came along, I just knew this as grandpa cake. I don't actually know the real name for this cake. I'm not even sure it's considered a cake, but whatever you call it, this cake is delicious. I challenge you, especially if you're Dutch, try this cake. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and let's get started on the recipe. We'll start off with 2 cups of sugar. We need about 1/3 of a cup of lard. And about 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to cream the 3 of these together. Maybe put on a different blender. Try again. I guess I'm going to call that cream together. We need 1/2 of a cup of molasses. Mix that in. Sorry for sour milk, but I actually don't have sour milk on hand. So what I'm going to do is mix a teaspoon of vinegar with just about a cup of milk. I'll put the teaspoon in first and then fill it up with milk. I'm gonna let it sit and wait for a few minutes. All right, so there was no order, so I'm just gonna let that sit and curdle and just keep adding the rest of the ingredients. So we need 1 pound of raisins. Next, we'll put 4 cups of flour in. 2 teaspoons of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And we need 4 teaspoons of anise seed. I haven't really made sour milk before either, but I'm gonna guess it's okay. It's been sitting there for a few minutes. Hopefully it's soured. We need 3/4 of a cup of water. It's starting to smell delicious. Let's go ahead and close that up and just slowly start mixing. I suppose that's good. Alright, I gave this well over 10 additional minutes, so maybe I wrote the time down wrong. I actually spent about 45 minutes total in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and try it and see what happens. Alright, we have Mark from Zooskifilms here. He's gonna try out the grandpa cake that I made yesterday.
Is this gonna taste like chocolate because it looks like chocolate? If it's not, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. It's not chocolate. And it looks like it's like a chocolate brownie. So it's good. Okay. It's really good.
smells delicious.